It's humid today. Today I want to look at two extremes on the spectrum of faith. I was listening to Voddie Baucham this morning. He was talking about Adam in the garden, how after they ate the fruit and became aware of their nakedness, they hid when they heard God come into the garden. And of course God playing along said, Adam, where are you? And Adam come out and he goes, what are you doing? We're hiding because we realized we were naked. His measurement of faith would be considered non-existent at this point. He was completely blinded by his shame and his guilt and tried to run from God. You and I know that God knows and sees all things and was very aware of what had occurred. And Adam should have knew that and understood that the only way he was going to get salvation was through the mercy of God, seeking out God's forgiveness. And yet, because of his shame and guilt, he hid. Going to the other end of the spectrum of faith, we see Jacob. Jacob has an encounter with God and wrestles him all night long and declares he will not let him go until God blesses him. And God even goes as far as dislocating his leg, and he still won't let him go until God promises to bless him. That is, we look at that and we say, well, that's not very reverent. That's not respectful, acknowledging who God is. But it is. He knew who God was, and he knew that God had the power to give him all blessings. So he grabbed a hold of him and he wrestled him all night long until he got his blessing. That is a demonstration of faith in God's willingness to forgive and to give to those who love him. Today, I want you to measure your faith. You're probably not going to be one of these extremes, but find out where your faith is at, how secure it is, and then get back with me. Let me know where you think your faith is, where you stand with Christ. Are you walking daily with him? Are you wrestling with prayer and seeking out God's direction in your life? Or are you filled with guilt and shame so that when you go to church, you sit quietly? When you pray very meekly and quietly. When you open the Word of God, you get worried about some passages because they point out the sin and the temptation and your negligence. Where are you at in your walk of faith? Let me know. I love you guys. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me, and God bless.